All right, on the phone, I've got James. He is the boy's father. He and the mother are divorced. We are not revealing his last name in order to protect the identity of his son. James, thanks for joining us. Now, help us make sense of this. Why do you think they did this to your son, or do you think they actually actively did what it looks like they did?
I have no clue. I mean, in my eyes, I don't understand how any human, can do this to a child or to anybody. I don't know if it was out of spite or what it might have been. I mean, I haven't been able to see my child for, neither one of my kids for almost a year.
Why would she act out on one of them if she has two, if she's trying to spite you?
I don't know if it was that or, it always seemed like, they played a favoritism. Like, her oldest son, was one of her favorites. Her oldest daughter was her mom and dad's favorite, and then there was my kids.
And James, your son was hospitalized. What did they tell the doctors when they got there? How did they explain to the physicians what was going on here?
Well, from what I was told and what I understand, she was trying to play it off as it was an eating disorder.
That he had,
and that's what I spoke with the doctors. That's what they had told me.
Is it possible she was abusing him and he had an eating disorder and she was trying to hide that? That's why she took so long to get him in.
I don't feel that he had an eating disorder. My boy always liked to eat. I was the one that pretty much done everything for all the children when I was in the house. I don't know what she was doing or what she was thinking. But
James, my understanding is it took them a long time to make arrest of your ex-wife and the grandparents. Why?
I guess, we went to court and everything, and they just kept prolonging it and prolonging it. I think they were trying to get to the bottom of it to make sure that it wasn't an eating disorder before they actually took,
So somebody believed it was an eating disorder. Somebody believed this was a psychiatric problem that the child was having.
Well, that's what Mary had came to the doctors at the hospital.
Some doctors believe that. Somebody thought this was a psychiatric condition in the child. And when did the abuse start coming out? When did all that history come forward?
I have no clue myself. Like I said, I haven't been in the house for at least 4 years now. Last time I see my child was in February of last year because she's been keeping them from me.